Well, good morning, Saints. Time for Good News at 9. Today, a review of Mark 15. If we're going to go along with the crowd, then we better make sure the crowd is with Jesus. Pilate was the Roman governor. He was presented Jesus by the Jewish authorities, who said to Pilate, "This man is leading an insurrection and he ought to be punished. He's a blasphemer." As you know, Pilate examined Jesus, questioning him, and found him an innocent man. So Pilate took Jesus before the crowd and said, I can't find anything wrong with him. What should I do with him? And the crowd said, as you well know, crucify him. And so when Pilate could not get them to understand that Jesus was innocent, the scripture says that, wanting to please or pacify the crowd, Pilate turned Jesus over to them. We have to be careful in our day. There's all kinds of crowds saying all kinds of things. We're in a political season. There's all kinds of slogans and ideas. There are groups that are promoting things that sound good on the surface. There's a kernel of truth in what they say very often. But when we dig deeper, we find that they are actually misrepresenting the gospel. That's why we have to be very careful students of the Gospels, of the Bible in general, but the Gospels in particular, and why we have to be intentional students of Jesus, so we know exactly what Jesus taught. We know exactly how Jesus lived. We know exactly the message that Jesus presented to us to give to the world. So we cannot fall for anything that sounds good, but in reality is antithetical to the gospel. So read carefully the Gospels. Be Jesus' intentional student. Learn from him, so that when the crowd comes along, you can make sure that the crowd you're going with is the crowd that is going in the direction of Jesus. You know what I say? Get her done.